Nothing beats a good English pub, and in Bristol we are fortunate enough to have a lot of them. So what makes one pub stand out from the next? There are plenty of pubs in Bristol which offer their punters something a little more than just your average pint. From comedy nights to theatre shows, here are the Bristol boozes where you can do a lot more than just drink. The Old Duke, King Street in Bristol. The Old Duke is known as way more than a pub. It's a mini festival venue. It's become world famous thanks to its live traditional New Orleans-style jazz festival, which takes place each year and is a highlight in Bristol festival calendar. You can also catch live performances throughout the year, as it's home to live music every night and on Sunday lunchtimes. Bag O' Nails, St George Road. Bag O' Nails pub in Bristol. Jamie Oliver, chef to open Bristol Steakhouse. If you choose to drink in this small Bristol pub, you won't be alone. Bag O' Nails hit headlines back in 2014, after becoming known as the UK's first cat pub. Landlord Luke Daniels has 15 cats roaming freely in the pub, although he says it's not a cat pub, it's just a pub which happens to have cats in it. The Lazy Dog, Ashley Down Road. The Lazy Dog stand-up comedy and great food are the orders of the day in this pub off Gloucester Road. It has weekly comedy nights every Thursday, plus a popular pub quiz every other Tuesday. The Inn on the Green, Hallfield, NYA is the resident pub dog at the Inn on the Green. Image, Inn on the Green. What is the oldest pub in Bristol? You might be surprised. Is Alaskan Malamute NYA the best pub dog in all of Bristol? Very possibly. SHE's the resident hound at the Inn on the Green, at the top of Gloucester Road, and her playful and friendly nature always puts a smile on your face. It's well worth a visit in the summer to see her bounding around the pub's garden. The Old Market Assembly, West Street. Her Old Market Assembly. This spacious Old Market boozer has live music every Friday and Saturday from 10 p.m. Aside from that, it's also home to the Wardrobe Theatre, which puts on brand new productions with Bristol's most talented theatre makers throughout the year. The Alma Tavern, Alma Vale Road. The Alma Tavern on Alma Vale Road, Bristol. The Alma Tavern in Clifton is also home to a theatre, and is the oldest pub of its kind in the city. It has been putting on shows alongside quenching the thirst of punters for 2 decades. The theatre provides a full calendar of shows and works with schools, colleges and theatre companies around the city. The Anchor, Gloucester Road. The Anchor. The 10 most incredible alfresco dining spots in Bristol. The Anchor is well known as a sports pub, but on Monday nights it takes an entirely different tone. It has karaoke every Monday and each performer is entitled to a free shot if you're in need of some Dutch courage. Hort's Broad Street. Hort's Pub, Broad Street. The ultimate guide to Bristol's best takeaways. Hiding at the back of Hort's, in Bristol city centre, is a cinema, and not just any cinema. The pub hosts free screenings of both classic and current films, where you can settle into a lounge chair and enjoy something slightly stronger than your usual cinema tipple. The Crofters' Rights, Stokes Croft. The Croft became Crofters' Rights. These are the best places to eat in Bristol, according to the experts, as well as being a firm favourite for a casual drink right in the heart of Stokes Croft. The Crofters' Rights also has a space dedicated to live music and arts, and hosts a programme of live events throughout the year. The Canteen, Stokes Croft. The Canteen in Stokes Croft was on Vogue's list 10 of the best happy hour deals in Bristol, as well as being a popular drinking spot and music venue. The Canteen is a great place if you're into street art, being flanked with a Banksy one side, and a huge mural of a break-dancing Jesus the other. It also regularly hosts pop-up shops for independent Bristol businesses. Kongs, King Street. Kongs of King Street. 7 classic country pubs which are less than an hour from Bristol. Kongs draws drinkers in for more than just the beer. As well as having ping-pong tables, and table football tables, it has a whole arcade of vintage gaming machines where you can go back to the 80s and 90s with some of your childhood favourites. The Lanes, Nelson Street. 7 great Bristol coffee shops that also want to get you drunk. The Lanes is definitely more than just your average drinking spot. It combines craft beers and cocktails with a boutique bowling alley, karaoke booths and live music to turn a traditional pint into a proper night out. Illusions, Byron Place. Illusions Magic Bar on Clifton Triangle. Image, Chandra Prasad. B&M. Bristol Secret and Hidden Bars, the hard-to-find city drinks venues. Okay, so it's more of a bar than your traditional pub, but it certainly offers its customers something more than just a drink. Illusions has live magicians at its Magic Bar, providing shows throughout the evening to its customers. There is plenty of crowd involvement, and plenty of booze to go around too. Hen Chicken, North Street GV of Hen and Chicken, North Street, Bedminster Image, James Beck. The Hen Chicken in Bedminster hosts a whole series of live events, but most notably, it hosts its weekly comedy night stand-up for the weekend in its famous comedy box. Every Saturday night, the pub hosts a different comedian, and has pulled in some big names in the past, including El Murray, The King's Arms, Black Boy Hill. The King's Arms on White Ladies Road. The 10 best Sunday lunches in Bristol. If you want to try your hand at drinking and dancing, and we don't mean the kind you do in a nightclub, then you need to head to the King's Arms on Tuesday evenings. Every week, the pub hosts a tango night called the Tango Argentina, led by Eduardo Bozzo.